sustainable container store is making it easier to recycle items. You can't use foam office on 100 couple
Learned about gig here and
5 p.m. Weekend playing morning. The time right now. Given what's ahead of us for next week, Amber.
Yeah, real mild for today to start the weekend, but starting tomorrow, well, things are really going to be switching up. An Arctic blast on the way. The polar vortex is back, impacting our forecast, especially as we're heading into the end of this weekend. As far as today goes, though, still very mild out there. Temperatures in Grand Rapids starting out at 35 degrees, feeling like 29, but it is a nice and quiet start to the day. Now, we will continue to see some cooler air on the way, following behind this cold front that continues to move further off to our east and southeast. The winds behind the cold front, though, those are largely coming out of the north. That's going to be bringing a lot of that cooler air in, but this will also be able to give us a little bit of lake effect as we're heading into the rest of today. Let's get another look at those winds, though, especially because some areas, especially further to the northwest in our area, that's where we're going to be seeing winds that are sustained 18 miles an hour right now, gusting up into the 20s. Things will continue to get even breezier as we head throughout the rest of today, staying breezy into tomorrow, too. That ushers in that colder air, so where we are right now, this is the warmest that will be all day long. Continuing to drop after that back down into the 20s as we're heading out this evening, trying to get out for the Lions game. Well, things are going to be right around 20 degrees, continuing to fall after that. So by the time that you're heading home, well, we'll be back down into the teens. Anticipating cloud cover today, but if you're closer to the lakeshore right along US 31, that's where we're going to be able to see some lake effect picking up. Not quite this morning, but as we head into the afternoon, that's when we really start to see things getting a little bit more significant. We have the chance for some snow showers along the lakeshore. I would say the immediate lakeshore for the most part today, but tonight is when things pick up even more so. Winds start to take on a little bit more of a westerly component, so more northwest winds by Sunday morning. That starts to draw some of that snow a little bit further inland, especially as we're getting into Sunday afternoon. More snowfall on the way from lake effect. This is going to be another instance where some areas are seeing significantly more snow than others, and we'll look at that in just a second here. This all continues to move on through. We'll be able to see quite a bit of that lake effect continuing even into Sunday night, and it will be lasting with us into the upcoming work week as well. How much snowfall are we expecting as we see these winds, especially tonight into tomorrow morning? That's where we could see areas along the lakeshore that are right around 6 inches, potentially more than that. That's especially right around US 31. Now, right along the lakeshore, especially throughout Sunday, I think that many areas could even see upwards of a foot by the time that this is all said and done. Still, further inland, not anticipating too much to be seen, especially today into tomorrow morning when winds are mainly out of the north-northwest. We're not just dealing with the snow, though. It's also going to be these temperatures. We're dropping down with our feels-like temperatures into the negatives and well into the negatives. By Monday morning, looking at wind chills that will be down close to about negative 15 degrees, staying there throughout much of the morning and even into the afternoon. Not warm by any means at any point as we're getting into the next couple of days. Tuesday, well, we don't see too much of an improvement either. By the afternoon, slight improvement here, but we're still not done. Still staying cold as we head into Wednesday morning as well, which is why we are continuing that 13 weather impact alert into the middle of the week. Temperatures staying near the lakeshore are at their warmest right now. We're at around 30 degrees for many areas. Lake effect snow on the way along the immediate lakeshore with winds largely out of the north. Northern zone seeing temperatures that would be in the upper 20s, close to 30 right now, continuing to fall as we head throughout the rest of the day. High temperatures once again right around 30 degrees throughout this morning, falling through the 20s as we head throughout this afternoon. Your 13 on your side 7-day forecast. Temperatures are falling throughout today, and an Arctic blast is on the way into the end of the weekend and especially into the work week. The bitter cold is the main impact here, but lake effect snow is going to be something else to look out for as we're getting into the next couple of days.
The 13 Weather Ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
Amber, thank you. Now, when the weather gets as cold as it's predicted to be next week, you need to start thinking about safety. The cold can affect our bodies in a number of ways. Hypothermia and frostbite can set in just a few minutes, with doctors saying to avoid even going outside if you can. If you have to go out, please cover up all exposed skin and wear layers to help stay warm. People most at risk in the cold are the very young, older people, and those with chronic respiratory conditions. Be on the lookout for red, pale skin, feelings of numbness, muscle stiffness, or blistering in severe cases. Seek medical help if you have any of these symptoms. Well, of course, it's cold and flu season. Food brand Progresso is releasing a new kind of hard candy to soothe a sore throat, but in the taste of a classic bowl out that all you have to do is submit a 30-second video explaining why. The winner will be known as the ultimate connoisseur and will have one job: just eat Hudsonville ice cream all year long. Not only will the winner taste test new flavors, they'll also get more than $2,000 in ice cream swag to, of course, let everyone know who they are. Videos are due January 30th. You can submit them on Hudsonville's website.
Ooh,
Old-fashioned gal, so give me a good butter pecan or cookies and cream.
okay. Yeah,
I'm
a win.
a video, a soup.
The drop ever. They say, why stop at a
Get it?
I feel like the sounds
Disappointing.
days a bowl. Now if you're
The one who's hosting Lowell. Now it's on the buzzer beater, no good on the line. Hits the possession. Stick with or Eddie Rapid inside the fast break inbound pass. 40.
Massive crowd. The department
We've had
and
Side ski.
next week, well over 2 feet. So 2 to 3 feet from Mount Ripley, looking at 35 skiing. As we're heading into the end of the weekend, Sunday, seeing temperatures that will might warm up. Still not seeing.
This is a